Hello friends, welcome to Infinite Trade. So today let's do our Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. I'm not doing the weekly analysis for this week because of some time constraint, and also I'm planning to record another video maybe after this video. So that video would be on how to read or analyze participant wise open interest, and we'll also check why is it necessary. And that video is basically one of the first learning video that I would be posting it on YouTube. So because of that, I'm not doing the weekly review today, but never mind, because anyways this is the last week of this month, so we'll be doing our daily analysis any which ways. So let's begin our analysis. So first let's see what happened on Friday. So nothing serious that has happened on Friday, because Bank Nifty was continuously sideways. So if you see, it was taking support at this level, which is 40,185, 190, that area, and it just stayed between 40,590 and 190, so about 400 points. And similarly, if we check Nifty, it initially went up, like from here it went up, and then it started falling back. So again, it halted somewhere in the same level or same area where we closed on Thursday, or where we made a low on Thursday. So Nifty still looks weaker, and Bank Nifty looks stronger, but it is still waiting for Nifty to take support and go for its next move. So anyways, let's analyze the data first and come to a conclusion what sort of market we can expect tomorrow. So the first thing that we usually check is the participant wise open interest. So let's look at the positions. So before I come to this section, the summary, I would like to show some positions here, because why am I keen to show this particular column to you all is because Nifty has already fallen quite a bit. It has almost corrected 600 points from its all-time high. And also, if you see on the price, on the basis of price action, there is around 5 red candles in series. So possibly Nifty may take a halt here. I'm not saying it would reverse, but it would take a halt. And how do we understand that is what I wanted to show you through this particular column. So what you need to look at is, this is index future, right? So this index future, and we are more interested in FII and Pro. So FII, if you see the future long positions, they have closed so much, 7,276. So what does that mean? That these many contracts of future that they have bought, they have closed it, or they have exited it. And now if you see the future short, so they have closed around 498 future short. So what does that mean? That the future that they had sold against the future longs, so they usually hedge their positions. So we always look at how many long positions are they holding, or how many short positions they are holding, and we simultaneously cross check if their long positions are higher, or is it their short positions which are higher. So by this we actually predict the market movement. So for the people who don't understand this, so I just gave you a rough idea. But however, the next video that I'm gonna post tonight, if you watch it, then I think things would be clear for you. So yeah, so let's come back here. So they have closed long position, and as well as they have closed some short positions. Okay, so this is something which we have to look at. So what does this mean? That they have closed the long position, which says that yes, they are bearish, but when we see that they have closed their short position, they are thinking that this is not the right place to short. Okay, and this is the kind of thinking that we must imbibe in us. So what does that mean? Like, even after falling so much, traders like us, we still feel that the market may fall more, and we tend to take short positions. We buy more puts, we tend to average it. So those things are kind of incorrect. So FIIs, though they have so much of money, they are the market movers, but still, even at this place, they're not aggressively bearish. They are bearish, that is clearly visible here, but they are not aggressively bearish that they are creating more short positions. So this is something you must keep in mind. So they are bearish, but they are not aggressive here. They may wait for a bounce, or they may wait for a pullback in Nifty, and then they may decide to short that once again. So that is something which we'll look at it later based on the position build up. Now let's look at Pro. So they have created 7,000 long position, and they have closed their short position. So again, this is something which is strange, right? So short positions FI have also closed. Even the Pros have closed their short position. FIs have closed their long positions, and Pros have created long positions. So that's why this is significant, and I'm trying to explain these things to you. That means even Pros are not uh, willing to take short positions, is what you can make out of it. So this was future. Let's look at index call. So FIs have about 80,000 call long, and they have put positions also, which is about 1,08,000. Okay, so here when I say create short, it is like they have bought put options. Okay, this is not that they have sold put options, but they have bought put options. Hence I have marked it in red color. And similarly, if we look at Pro, 1,27,000 long positions in call, and 1,82,000 in call. Okay, sorry, I just messed it up. I I kind of mixed it with call and put. So this is like sorry, so let me correct myself. Let me first delete this. Okay, so this entire column is call options. So they have created 80,000 call options, which is long positions. So they have bought 80,000 call options, and against it they have sold about 10,800 call options. Okay, so this is similarly like we buy ATM call, and we sell 2 calls for OTM, so something like this. So which means that they are still slightly bearish. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so this one of my Excel which is giving me some trouble because of NSE. Yeah, it's sorted. Yeah, and similarly, uh, and put side, they have 68,000 long positions and 53,000 short positions. So what does this indicate is, the call short is more. Okay, call short is more, and put long is also more. Okay, so which indicates bearishness in the market. So all these data combined is what we get it in summary, that index call they have shorted about 27,852. So this is the difference between this number and this number. Okay, and index put, they have about 15,044 long positions, and similarly pro desk, they have 54,800 call sell and 10,000 put buy. So this is the summary, and this is the net position they are holding as on Friday. But the only thing is, whenever we have corrected significantly, it is very important to watch these positions. So based on this position, if you see this one and this one, the figures are quite higher. So this shows that in the coming week we may see both side moves. So that means we may see market moving something like this, and it could be volatile also, looking at the positions. So when they take it up here, they may book profit and it may come down suddenly, and they may book profit here or may create fresh position and it may go up suddenly. So we will be expecting market something like this in the coming week. Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell you all. So looking at this position, yes, the trend still seems to be bearish, but whenever you want to take a bearish trade in Nifty, wait for a bounce and then you may try to sell it. And similarly in Bank Nifty, do not go for any put buy as of now, okay, because it is bullish. So any dip, you should try to go long. Next, let's quickly look at the option chain. So if you look at the change in open interest, both put side and call side, both were aggressive on Friday. Because of that, the market remained sideways the entire day. So 40,500 at the moment seems to be a very good resistance, and 40,000 seems to be a good support as of now. Okay, so now let's come back to our chart. So the first thing is, so Bank Nifty was in this range. So we will now trade range breakout. Okay, so if we open flat, so there is a small sort of a trend line here, and if we break this, this is our first confirmation. So we will not enter here, but we will wait for a candle to close below this. Okay, so when I say wait for a candle to close below this is something which I wanted to clarify. So when you see a 5 minutes candle closing here, do not immediately enter, because the next candle may suddenly go inside and give a close. So always wait for 2 candles to close. People say wait for 15 minutes, not required. You can wait for 10 minutes. Okay, and this time if they break it, because they have already tested it once, twice and thrice, so this time if they break it, definitely they are going to go down. Your immediate target would be this area, so this area to this area, so which is about 39,850 to 39,950. So this area should be your target. And similarly, if we break upside, your immediate target should be 40,800, and then the psychological level of 41,000. So these should be your targets. So downside, keep your quantities less. Upside, you can definitely trade your normal quantities. Okay, and also it seems like a Poland flag, something like this, if you could make out. So it may also break out and rise further. So considering this breakout, I'm giving a target of 40,805, but you should buy at this level and not at this level, because it may go here and suddenly it may come back down, because it has already given a lot of Poland flag breakouts as a successful breakout. So this time they may try to fail it. So that's the reason I'm giving you a suggestion to buy at this point. So I hope the plan is clear for Bank Nifty. Now let's look at Nifty. So Nifty, as absolutely, it has respected all our levels. So now what we can do is, let's switch this line a little downside. Okay, because we have a supply zone somewhere here. So now what you can do in Nifty is wait for a pullback. Okay, this level is tested twice. So if you see a pullback around this area, and just check if it is forming a bearish candle here, you can enter here with a stop loss at this level. So your SL will be very small. In options, it should not be more than 12 points. Okay, so just wait for a reversal candle here, and the next candle immediately you can enter. Your first target would be this 18,040, but this time I'm sure it can break it, and it may fall up to 17,950. Okay, and if you remember, in my couple of videos I have been telling you all, when market was here, I was telling you that 18,040 will be tested, and it is eventually tested twice. So now it is becoming weaker. So tomorrow if we again come and test here, we may break this. So now the question arises, when should we buy? So buying should be only above this level, which is 18,317. So let's consider, we'll keep some buffer. So with the buffer, we'll say we'll buy only above 18,325, and our immediate target would be 18,540. Okay, so this should be your plan for Nifty. And Saturday, Reliance and ICICI have posted some good results. So I actually do not understand how to uh, go through the result and finalize where the market would move or where that particular stock would move. That is very difficult. But what I could understand is Reliance has posted a good result, but it has fallen down before the result, and before the result, ICICI has risen significantly. So both are in the opposite direction. I don't know how they are going to react. Maybe we can expect some profit booking in ICICI, and Reliance we can expect some short covering. So this may happen. So if this happens again, there would be too much of volatility because both are index heavyweight stocks. So watch out for volatility. Do not get into trap, because possibility of SL hits can be more because of the volatility. And since this is going to be the last week of the month, you can expect volatility until the expiry. So I hope the plan is clear, and as I told you, I'm going to also record another video on participant wise open interest and post it tonight. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Let's meet in another video. Thank you. Bye bye.